Owning a luxury V8 SUV is supposed to mean one thing. You better have a repair fund ready. That is what the auto industry wants you to believe. BMW X5 averages $1,200 a year in unscheduled repairs, according to RepairPal. Range Rover Sport owners regularly report $3,000 to $4,000 in the first year after warranty expires. Those are real numbers, not something I made up. But there are 3 luxury V8 SUVs out there that are the only true exceptions in this entire industry. We are talking 250,000 miles, some owners pushing past 300,000, without draining your bank account. And most buyers walk right past them every single day because of one reason that is completely wrong. Today, I am going to tell you exactly what that reason is. Are you running a GX, a NAV, or an ESC? Let me know. Here is what absolutely nobody tells you. When you walk into a luxury SUV dealership, you are not just buying a luxury vehicle. You are signing up for a relationship with a repair shop. The German brands look incredible on paper. Beautiful interiors, impressive horsepower numbers, turbocharged everything. But turbo engines add complexity. More complexity means more failure points. More failure points mean more bills. And once that factory warranty expires, those bills hit you like a freight train. The 3 trucks I am about to show you today are a completely different story. These are body-on-frame V8 SUVs, built when engineers still cared more about durability than just a long list of fancy features. iSeeCars analyzed over 300 million vehicles. The data shows these trucks regularly hit 200,000 miles, some well past 300,000. Used prices today sit between $25,000 and $45,000. That is a luxury SUV that pays you back instead of bleeding you dry. Before we get into the list, I want to explain exactly why I picked these 3 and not something else. I have spent over 20 years looking at what breaks and what does not. My criteria was simple. Naturally aspirated V8 engine, no turbo. Body-on-frame construction, traditional automatic transmission, no CVT. Parts that are actually available at a normal auto parts store. Here is the thing about a naturally aspirated V8. It runs at maybe 60% of its capacity on a daily commute. That engine is never stressed. An engine that is never stressed does not break down. 3 names, worst to best. Let us get into it. Number 3 on this list is the Lexus GX 460. Now, I already know what some of you are thinking. That dashboard looks like it came from 2011. The infotainment system has no wireless CarPlay. My phone has a better screen than that center console. And you are 100% right. Lexus did not update the interior design for 14 straight years. From 2010 all the way to 2023. Same basic layout, same boxy shape, same no-frills cockpit. And here is my take on that. Lexus did not update it because they did not need to. When something works perfectly, you do not fix it. You leave it alone and let it keep working. The engineers spent those 14 years making the mechanicals better instead of chasing design trends. That decision shows up in the data. iSeeCars analyzed over 300 million vehicles and gave the GX 460 an 8 out of 10 reliability rating. It ranked 4th out of 29 luxury SUVs for long-term dependability. It has a 37.9% chance of reaching 200,000 miles. That number is not average. That number is exceptional. Consumer Reports puts the overall reliability score at 85 out of 100. JD Power rates it 81 out of 100. The engine is the 1URFE V8, 4.6 liters, naturally aspirated. Timing chain, not a belt. That means no timing belt service every 90,000 miles. That saves you roughly $800 right there. Traditional 6-speed automatic transmission, no CVT drama, no dual clutch hesitation. Now, I'm going to be honest with you about one real issue, the valley plate coolant leak. Some owners have dealt with this around the 100,000 mile mark. Cost to fix is approximately $1,500. It is a known issue. Go in with your eyes open. Fuel economy is 14 to 17 miles per gallon combined. If you want great gas mileage, this is not your truck. One owner on Edmunds put it perfectly. His 2016 GX just crossed 97,000 miles. 0 issues, 0 repairs outside of scheduled maintenance. He was planning to trade it in for something newer. Then he drove everything else in the segment. He kept the GX, proving its value. You can find a clean 2013 to 2017 on CarMax or AutoTrader right now for $28,000 to $42,000. At that price, you are not just buying a used SUV. You are buying 14 years of proven engineering that other manufacturers still have not matched. Real quick, if you find this useful, if this kind of deep dive content is useful to you, hit that like button right now. It takes 1 second and it helps the channel a lot. All right, back to it. Number 2 is the Lincoln Navigator, 2009 to 2014 specifically. I know, I can already hear it. Lincoln. That is what my grandfather drove. Is that the one they use at airport shuttles? Isn't that basically just a fancy Ford Expedition? Yes, it basically is a fancy Ford Expedition. And that is exactly why it is on this list. The Ford Expedition platform is one of the most battle-tested truck platforms in American automotive history. Millions of them on the road. Parts everywhere. Mechanics who know them inside and out. Now here's the thing most buyers completely miss. In 2015, Lincoln replaced the V8 with an EcoBoost turbocharged V6. Fuel economy went up by 2 miles per gallon. That is it. 2 miles per gallon. You now have a turbo engine with an intercooler and significantly more complexity. The 2009 to 2014 Navigator still runs the 5.4-liter 3-valve V8. Same engine family as the Ford F-150 from that era. That engine has been in tens of millions of vehicles. It is not experimental. It is not unproven. It is the opposite of that. Co-Pilot research identifies 2009 through 2014 as the sweet spot generation for Navigator reliability. Fewer owner complaints, fewer reported defects, more positive long-term ownership feedback, traditional 6-speed automatic transmission, towing capacity of 9,000 pounds, 7 to 8 passenger seating. Now let me be straight with you about the one thing you absolutely have to know before buying one of these. The spark plugs. The 5.4-liter engine has a well-documented issue where spark plugs can seize inside the cylinder head if you let them go past 100,000 miles. Ford even issued an official technical service bulletin on this. If the plugs were not changed by 100,000 miles, changing them late can crack the cylinder head. That is an expensive repair. So here's what you do. Before you buy, ask for service records. Confirm the spark plugs were replaced before 100,000 miles. If they were, that issue is completely off the table. Also listen for a ticking noise on cold start. That can point to cam phaser wear. It is manageable, but know what you are looking at. Do those 2 checks and you have a full-size luxury SUV with a proven American V8, 9,000-pound tow rating, and enough interior space to fit your entire family and their luggage. Current market pricing on AutoTrader, $15,000 to $25,000. Try finding anything else with those specs at that price. You will not. Final warning for buyers. Number 1 is the Cadillac Escalade, 2015 to 2020. And before you close this video, hear me out, because this one requires some explanation. If you have looked up Escalade reliability scores, you've probably seen RepairPal gives it a 2.5 out of 5, and you thought that means it breaks down constantly. That reading is wrong, and I am going to explain exactly why. RepairPal measures 3 things: cost, frequency, and severity of repairs. The Escalade scores low on cost because luxury SUV parts are expensive. That is true. But look at the severity score. Only 12% of Escalade repairs are classified as severe or major issues. The industry average is higher than that. Now look at what iSeeCars actually found. When they analyzed 15.8 million real vehicles, 1.6% of Escalade models surpassed 200,000 miles. The segment average is 0.9%. The Escalade nearly doubles the segment average for high mileage survival. That is not the profile of a vehicle that constantly breaks down. That is the profile of a vehicle that gets misunderstood. One owner on vehicle history forums reported a 2003 Escalade ESV with nearly 400,000 miles on the original drivetrain, still running. This vehicle is still running flawlessly today. J.D. Power scores the Escalade 84 out of 100. Now let me tell you why this specific generation matters. 2015 to 2020. The engine is the L86, 6.2-liter V8, 420 horsepower, 460 pound-feet of torque, derived from GM's Gen 5 small block architecture. Aluminum block. Aluminum heads, naturally aspirated, no turbo, no supercharger. And here is the detail that most people completely overlook. This engine does not have active fuel management. AFM is the cylinder deactivation system GM put in the Silverado and Tahoe from this era. AFM shuts off cylinders at highway speed to save gas. In theory, it sounds smart. In practice, it destroys lifters and causes premature engine wear. That is a documented and well-known problem across dozens of forums and independent mechanic channels. The Escalade's L86 does not have AFM. Full 8 cylinders firing every single time you drive. Simple, clean, reliable. Paired with a traditional 8-speed automatic transmission. Towing capacity of 8,300 pounds. 3 rows, room for up to 8 passengers. Now let me be upfront about real ownership cost. The air suspension compressor can fail between 100,000 and 150,000 miles. Replacement cost is roughly $800 to $1,500. Direct injection engines can develop carbon buildup on intake valves. A walnut blasting service every 60,000 to 80,000 miles runs about $400. Do it. Do not skip it. You need premium fuel. That adds up. Annual maintenance cost averages $832 according to RepairPal. Here is my honest take on all of this. You can buy a used BMW X5 from this same era for similar money. Turbocharged inline 6. Beautiful interior. European engineering. And you will spend your weekends at the dealership service bay, paying for things that should not be failing at 80,000 miles. Or you can buy the Escalade. V8 naturally aspirated. Body on frame. 8-speed traditional automatic. Parts available at any GM dealer in America. Mechanics who have worked on these engines for 25 years. Same price range. Completely different ownership experience. Current market pricing, $28,000 to $45,000 on CarMax, AutoTrader, or Car Gurus. That is your number one. Before you go, here are 3 things I want you to actually walk away with today. Lesson 1. Before we continue, here's what you need to know about reliability. A low reliability score does not always mean a vehicle breaks down. Often. Trust the machine. Always read the full breakdown. It's in the data. Cost, frequency, and severity are 3 completely separate things. Information is power. Most people only read the final number. Don't be most people and make the wrong decision. Knowledge is key here. Lesson 2. Let's talk about the secret to picking a long-lasting SUV. There is a simple formula for picking a long-lasting SUV. Naturally aspirated V8 plus body-on-frame plus traditional automatic transmission. Built to last, plus widely available parts. Repairability is the goal. That combination is the closest thing to indestructible that the automotive industry has ever produced at scale. Lesson 3. Turbocharging versus longevity. Here is the truth. Luxury turbocharged SUVs are engineered to impress you during the test drive. But performance isn't everything. These 3 are engineered to still be running forever when your kids are borrowing the keys. A true legacy. The highest mileage odometer reading is always honesty. Trust the math. The most honest engineering report card in existence. Keep that in mind the next time you are out looking. You are on a dealership lot. Watch the details closely. That is all 3. The titans of luxury reliability. GX460, Navigator 2009 to 14, real world longevity. Escalade 2015 to 20. We do this weekly. Detailed breakdowns for you. If that is the kind of content you want more of, join us. Subscribe right now and leave a comment below. One choice only. If you had to drive one of these 3 for the next decade, for the next 10 years, this is a long-term play. Which one are you putting in your garage? Tell us now. GX, NAV, or ESC, the ultimate choice for your future. GX, NAV, or ESC. Drop it below. I read every single one. See you there.